3, 2, 1, go!
Viewers, welcome back to the most exciting transfer window of this year so far in the game. It's the only transfer window so far this year in the game, and that's why it's the best. So, there you are. So far, we've loaned in Ruben Diaz, we've let Jimmy Vardy go to Granada on a free, and we've sold Elias Chablis for £475,000, as well as signed a new contract, which has rearranged the budget and given me less money. So, brilliant. Also, said I was going regen hunting. You all went, yeah, go regen hunting. So I did. Most of them are Brazilian and Argentinian. God damn it. Did you notice the little pause there? I was like, where are we going with this? Where are we going with this, Ben? And there's only two names, really, that I've looked at so far. Felipe Miranda from Boa Vista is the first one. 19-year-old Portuguese, I was going to say international, captain under 19 level. I just think looks like he might be quite good. Cheap option. I've bid, what was it, 400k? They've said yes. Inter are also interested, so there you go. Also, Mirko Vlak from Dinamo Zagreb is someone I'm very interested in. 21-year-old Croatian international, has actually played for Croatia. Fantastic mentals for a 21-year-old, and I just think would suit the style of play that we currently adopt. He's basically a better version of Toscano. Don't let Toscano hear me say that, but he's good. Don't get me wrong, Marco. I like you. I think you're a stand-up guy, but not as good as that other chap. So if we could do a deal this window, that'd be good. We've got 4 days left, but since we last met, 3 games and 3 wins. Now, somewhat surprisingly, three wins in a row, and I'm very happy with it. The best result coming against Napoli. But let's start, though, with Verona. It was a 3-1 win. You'll never guess it was on the score sheet. Yes, you will, because they're always scoring. It was herbs and spices, of course it was. Renzi with 2 goals and the assist as well for Dorian Heister's goal. You can see there Renzi with the finish, a nice goal to wrap up the 3-1 win. Bonazzoli scored for Verona, just a side note for you there. And then a 5-3 after extra time against Fiorentina. I accidentally played my full strength side and then went to extra time. Never good. You'll also note there that after 87 minutes we were 3-1 up. And it went to extra time. So bear that in mind. Renzi then with the goal as well to seal the deal and give us the win and progress through to the next round. Has that been drawn yet? Oh yeah, Ispalian quarter-final. Right then, Napoli was the third game on offer. And again, it was Heister and Renzi in the goals. Of course it was. Heister with 2, Renzi with 1. And you can see there with the Dorian Heister finish. Close range, both got the assists as well for the goals, as well as a Pereira assist too. And we're looking very good. So with all of that, it leaves us today then with Torino, which we're playing in a shower. Oh no, that's just the weather. Torino and Udinese, 2 teams that we've fared mixed results, I would say, in recent times. The big news, though, folks, is that we're currently third, and I'll just leave that for you to look at. Player stats, average ratings, assists, drink it in. I mean, looking good, isn't it? Dorian Heister is the best player in the world. So there you go. Few question marks. Why are you not offering Dorian a new contract? And it's a fair question. Why is he on 3.3 grand a week when you gave Jamie Vardy 50k a week? First things first. He's got 4 years left, 4.5 years left. Why? He signed the contract. He knew what he was signing up for. So sorry about that, Dorian. There's no need to start making it more. He's now worth 13 million. Just let it be as it is, okay? Just leave it. So today then, transfer window. Leave Dorian's contract as it is. And win 2 matches, hopefully. The first of which then comes against Torino, and the only change in the side is that Pereira is suspended for today's game, so he has to sit this one out. Hattabor, though, an apt replacement at right back. Diaz, Castola, Barloco, Pozovec will be in goal, Toscano, Sousa, Valzanania, Luca. Someone keeps leaving comments saying I'm saying all of these wrong. It's too late. It's bloody too late. It's Barloco, apparently. No, Barloco. It's too late. Go in Loco, down in Acapulco, Barloco. Renzi and Heister up front, herbs and spices, although that is spices and herbs, but we're not calling them that, obviously, because that's not the phrase. Okay, they have what an interesting front 3. Luke de Jong is up front. That's confusing to begin with. Then they've got Bakali, formerly of Oz, and then on the right they've got Theo Walcott at 31 years of age on loan. Why never? Well, I mean, it's intriguing. I'll say that way. It's intriguing. Got Shinji Kagawa on the bench, Jeffrey Schlupp. I mean, there's Val the Fury there as well. He was part of my FIFA series last year. Yeah, I genuinely did a FIFA series. Okay, into the games we go. Let's bring up the match stats on that side and see how we get on. We're currently in third position. Juve are 43 points. Going to be very difficult to catch. Us and Milan, though, right behind them with Inter. Napoli. You can see how big that result against Napoli was, by the way. They're on 34. We're on 36. If we'd have lost that game, all things would have twisted round. We would not be in third, because that's how the league works. Win games, get points, lose games, get no points. So if you're just finding that out now, this whole series will have been confusing. We'll just watch the game, shall we? So far, 25 minutes gone. One shot off target is the only thing that's happened. Brilliant. We're having a lot of possession, though. And Luca in the centre. Now, I did say I'd be looking to pick up midfielders. No one's really stood out so far. The big issue, of course, is that a lot of the players that are interested aren't from Europe. And the good ones are from Europe, cost more money. So, thank you, Italy, for this horrible situation. Right, we've got the ball in a deep defensive position. Pozovec, if you can work something out, plays it to go in Loco down in Barloco as he plays it inside to number 14 through to Renzi, who's a difficult angle. Oh, it's nearly going in. Cleared though. Hatibor. Not said like that. Hatibor. That's right. Better. Basically, we went close, didn't score. Half time is here. Assertively say, you've been lucky so far. Keep it up. They look okay with that. Luca has picked up a knock, and as I say, central midfield, not an area in which we're blessed with midfielders. We do have Balak though, of course, that can come on. But that's about it. I mean, it's not ideal, is it? Let's face it. Theo Walcott so far, yet to have an impact on the game. But there's still time, so good luck, Theo. No, not good luck. Carry on playing awful. Just thinking, maybe Balak, we bring him on. Luca's struggling for a bit of fitness. Don't want to lose him, one of our starting players. Do we bring on... Do we make a change is the question. Very rarely will I change the striking options for us. So I think we'll... Do you know what? Little change. Renzi and Heister, just swap places. There you go. Now they really are herbs and spices. Maybe that'll be the trick. All right, there's 7 minutes to go. It's been a dominant performance, but that doesn't mean that much when you don't score. So Glucklu is going to come on for Dorian. He's on a booking. He's had an average game. We'll get him on. I'm also going to bring on Panaghini for Yosu, which is how I think you say it. Put him out on that right-hand side. In fact, okay, 2 attacking winners. 2 attacking wingers. Renzi through the centre. We've got 7 minutes. I'm making them play in attacking ways. Let's see if we can get this final goal. Or the other goal at the final moments of the game. You know what I meant. Draw's not bad. Oh, fuck, this has got a late corner. This would annoy me. Right then. Well, that's been dull, hasn't it? We've absolutely dominated the game. Not happy. We'll be angry. You were not good enough. You should be winning. And some of them seem motivated. I mean, defensively, very good display. Can't argue with the defensive display, but... it's just a bit underwhelming, isn't it? That's how I feel about it. I feel underwhelmed. Feel very underwhelmed. Now Luca has got that... Where's his injury here? 2 to 4 weeks he's out for. Oh, no. One of the unsung heroes of the season so far. 7.13 is decent. You know, it cost me money at the start of the year. And now he's out for a few weeks. What are we going to do? We've had an offer for Kelvin. Oh, what about his brothers? I mean, do we let Kelvin go? I think we do let Kelvin go. We'll let Kelvin go. Bye, Kelvin. Right, well, he's going to miss the semi-final now. We really do need a central midfielder. Let's have a look, shall we? It's a transfer window, Ben. Get involved. Now, who's listed? Who doesn't want to be at their club? Problem is, they're always from South America. This guy's from Uruguay. Calvin Phillips. I'm not sure he's the right option. Right, there's a few players here that might be like I don't know, Rabiot. He's listed. Can we get Rabiot on loan, maybe? For the rest of the season? No. Emre Can, he's wanted. He's at Bayern right now, not happy. Emre Can, on loan. He's never going to accept this. Let's try get Emre Can in. Just why not? Who else won't come to me? This is basically the list of players that don't fancy it. Can't get Aaron Ramsey in because he's from the UK. Ridiculous rules. All right, Emre Can. Let's see if we can get Emre Can in, because why not? It's a loan offer. I can afford it. Let's do it. The offer's been accepted. Now it's all on Emre. We're third. Are we still third? Third in Serie A. That is good news. We've had this bid rejected. We'll go to 5 million then. We'll up it. I'll be Vlak. That's what we can call him, can't we? I'll be Vlak, because he's called Vlak, if that bit wasn't obvious. Right, we're still sort of going through here. The game's coming up. We've not heard from Emre Can, but we will do the entire transfer window today. Kelvin's on his way out. Oh, Kelvin. It's just never... oh, dear. I brought you here thinking you could have a home here. How wrong was I? Right, Kelvin out then. We get a little bit of money for that too. I mean, it's not awful, is it? Apparently Almira want Pellegrini. Teams are working out, hang on, he doesn't play wingers. And they're right to assume that, because I don't play wingers. Did we just let him go? We've still got Glucklu. We've still got Loa. Pellegrini, I mean, if I really want to change things up, he's the only real natural right-sided player we have once Kelvin leaves. I don't think we can let him go, especially on a loan offer. So we'll keep him around just in case. He won't like it. All right, Kelvin got some of the fee, so that's gone well. Slower's been taken ill. Now... I forgot he was here, so let's just try and see if anyone wants him for some money. I know he's just got the flu, but that's only 4 days. Did anyone want Slower? I mean, it was a mistake signing him. Oh, Vlack. No, he's got a release fee of 11 million. I don't really want to have to pay the 11 million. I can't pay the 11 million. Anyway, while we conclude transfers after this game, we go into another one then. I really should have rested the players. Pozovec in goal. Pereira comes back in at right back. Diaz, Casola and Barloco. Toscano plays in behind Sousa and Balak, who comes in, of course, for Luca. Yosu plays behind Herbs and Spices. Let's see how we do. I was saying on Twitter the other day, I meant might have been yesterday, literally yesterday. I've never had a partnership quite like Herbs and Spices. I've had lots of strikers that have been stars, like we had Monier, we've had Pixie. I mean, Belotti in the Leicester save was very, very good. We had sort of the Harp that was a bit of a superstar. We never really, truly had a combination that was this deadly. We had sort of partnerships where one player was good, the other chipped in, but not two guys firing on all cylinders constantly. It's remarkable scenes. Speaking of that, Dorian Heiss has picked it up in a deep area, and forward we go. Barloco then, he's got Renzi and Heiser ahead of him, of course, but goes back inside, forward towards Renzi, doesn't quite get there though, and Balak now brings it forward. Decent player, Balak. I mean, a nice option to be able to bring in is the ball from Barloco. My God, it's good. Heiser at the back post, his 19th goal of the season. He is on fire, that man. Number 71, Dorian Heiser, and it makes it 1-0. Udinese have got it all to do. 10 minutes gone so far. This ball from Barloco, let's watch it again, folks, because I very much enjoyed it. Played towards that back post, and Dorian Heiser nips in and prods home from close range. Lovely stuff. All right, I do want to try and rotate the side a little bit, but because fitness-wise, we are starting to struggle. Alfonso Sousa is, or Sousa, is struggling. Basically, a lot of games, short period of time, and it's catching up a little bit. What we need is an international break, because a lot of our players actually don't play internationally, so that'd be good. And that's half-time then, 1-0, and obviously that Heiser goal gives us the lead. We'll keep things the same. I was very tempted to go counter-attack there, but it only lasted about a sort of a tenth of a second. Very even game. I just know that Udinese in the past have caused me problems. Is Kevin Lasagna playing? Where is Kevin Lasagna? Kristic plays, of course, as does Chiosa. I forgot I sold those boys. Well, so far, we've seen nothing from them. They've done nothing. So, good sales. I must say, though, Udinese, they had a poor year last year. Much better this year. So, I clearly did them well. And they should thank me for that by letting me win. Heiser has picked up an injury. A cut hand. You ain't coming off for that. But if you will be in the kitchen doing the herbs, and that will happen. We are absolutely knackered. I just don't dare change it. Like, we are dead on our feet right now. Heiser free kick. Oh, God. Here we go. They're running at us here. We are tired. Pereira with a beautiful interception. Sousa now plays in Dorian Heiser. He's got a cut hand. And it clearly affected him. Not long to go here. I've got no central midfielders. I really should buy central midfielders. Let's bring on Danny Graham just to see this out. Target man attack. But we'll go a bit more standard. We'll just to see this game out, Danny. Don't shake hands with Dorian, whatever you do. He's got a cut, so just leave it. I know what Danny's like. You'll try and high-five him. Oh, God, Danny. Danny Graham, by the way, he's fully fluent now in Italian. Not only that, but he's completed a coaching course, as did Jamie Vardy. So, good. I was worried the season wouldn't have been a success as Graham plays it to Renzi. Well, what a partnership that is. That'd be Spices and Danny Graham. Not the same. But there we are, though. A 1-0 win. Pretty routine, you've got to say. Not that action-packed, but we'll take it and move on. Still in third position, level on points with AC Milan. And worth noting, by the way, if you look at that league table quickly, we have scored the most amount of goals in the league. I wonder which partnership are responsible. We all know, don't we? It's Elias Shapley and Danny Graham. No, it's not. That would be ridiculous. As the game wraps up then, but the episode today is not over. More to do. In a way, it's quite good that we had two relatively boring matches. No offers for Slower. That might be an issue. Gotta say, Matthew Knox looks quite good. I mean, I don't really need strikers, but he looks quite good. If one of my strikers gets injured, we are in a world of hurt. Now, is Emre Can gonna accept this wonderful offer? We are third, Emre. Come and enjoy yourself. We need midfielders, please. Otherwise, we're going to get to deadline day, and I'm going to do daft things. Emre Can. I'm putting all my hopes on Emre Can. Renzi acknowledges the spell effect. Again, player of the month for Renzi. He's got 3 of them. Is that under 19s? Not really the same, is it? Team of the month, though, Renzi and Heiser in it with Christian Benteke. What a triumphant trio that would be. Triumphant trio. Cool, that was brave. You weren't expecting to say it that way, you, Ben? No, and considering some of your pronunciations, it's a shock that it came out so well, to be honest. No, but I did. All right, it's deadline day. I've decided to take part. Because why not? Angel Di Maria apparently transfer listed by Paris Saint-Germain. We're not going to make that happen. I would love Rabiot. He'd be so good. But equally, he's really good and expensive. We're still yet to hear from Emre. Are we still in contact with him? Emre Can, we've offered him the contract. I mean, is anyone else interested? No one else has actually made an offer, Emre. So this is your only chance. If you really want to leave on a nice little loan spell. Hello! You've not even played for Bayern this year. So come on. Now Miranda. Oh, Emre. Emre Can is... Well, he said no, hasn't he? Why has he rejected it? We'll offer again. Loan offer. Make him a key player. And What else? Emre, what more do you want, mate? Central midfield. You can play in central midfield. There you go. Accepted. Bayern. Come on. Make him move. Now, Miranda, though, is coming in. Felipe Miranda might have a different name if we name him after a Patreon. But here we go. I think what we'll do, actually I should say this now, if you are a Patreon and you're thinking, has he forgotten about this? In the summer, chances are regens will be flying in. Keep an eye out on Patreon. I'm going to be asking you for names that we can have you named after. If you missed the previous series, this will be confusing. There's a link to Patreon down in the description if you want to read more about that. By all means, feel free. But let's crack on. Send him on a course to talk Italian. Perfect. What we have done, though, is brought in another midfielder, which at a time like this was necessary. Emre Can's rejected the loan offer again. Emre, I will force him to move. I think if we just let's declare some interest. Let's make him feel welcome. I've just noticed that Zidane is the Bayern manager. This might be tricky. I'm going to say I know I'll be getting an exceptionally well-educated player and somebody who will be entirely reliable. It's impossible to place a value on that. Let's pick him up. Right, I've given him some sweet talk. Emre, do you fancy it? They just asked me about my goalkeeper. I just said I haven't got time for this sort of issue. I don't want to just randomly panic buy, and I'm getting to that point. Matinho? He's at Porto, just hanging out. I mean, he's on a big old contract there, isn't he? Sergio Oliveira? I mean, the problem is they're all transfer listed, Ben. Loan listed. Anyone on this list that is good to be loaned? Dante Rigo's already on loan. So what is the point in this? Time is ticking here, and I'm trying to get Emre Can. Come on, Emre. It'll be good. I promise it'll be good. He looks like he could be a mafia boss as it is. I once photoshopped him as the Godfather. Show it. See? Come on. Now, Alexi Garcia has just appeared on the old list. Do we just bring him in as an extra body? We can't, because apparently... Oh, okay, no, a loan's a good offer. It's a good loan deal, apparently. That's what I'm being told. All right, we'll try and get him in. Can I register these people? Miranda, can he be registered? He can. Right, okay, well, that one down. People often ask, by the way, why do you register Dorian High so he doesn't need to be registered? He's one of my only homegrown, as in Spal-based players, so I just register him for the sake of registering him. It makes no difference, essentially. I have to register two. I only have one good enough for the first team. It's an issue. Right, so Alexi Garcia... he's coming, is he? Well, that's done. Okay, well, he's good. He's another option. Central midfield option. Can be anyway. That's not bad. I quite like that. Okay, he's not going to be a massive part of the team, I don't think, but to have another option in there, useful. Still don't think I can register him. Also, was I supposed to sign a striker? Shapley went out, didn't he? Oh, how long's left of the window? Oh! Does it close at 11 or 12? Jesus! Right, we need a... Oh dear. I can't sign this guy because I don't know how to say it. We'll get him in. Right, he looks value in the market, and he's under 19 as well, which means I don't think I'd have to register him. It's been cancelled. Don't think I've got Emre Can. Just guessing. Just predicting. No, he rejected it again, apparently. Did I miss that? Did I miss that? Was that one? Problem is, folks, he rejected it so many times I literally don't know. Right, well, the bottom line is oh dear, it's a predictable transfer window. This is what happens sometimes. On the plus side, third. So did we even need anyone else? Really? We did need other players. Look, we're not in Europe. These things happen. Garcia, let's get him registered, and in the... Hang on a minute. We can't... Now, I can unregister Danny Graham to allow this, but that does make our striking options somewhat more limited. Oh, Danny. Oh, Danny. Now, the alternative is we unregister the boy, who's out for a while, and we just have both of them and leave the boy for the whole season. Oh, the boy. But he's out for quite a while, so I think, based on the fact he's been out all year, we'll do that. So the boy out, Graham back in. Imagine picking Danny Graham over him. I mean, actually, let's just chuck Slayer out with this. There we go. I'm not going to ever use him. It's not likely we're going to have some sort of defensive centre-back crisis, is it? Oh my god, I just registered it, and it said Renzi wasn't registered. It's because he's on loan from Inter and I play them next. My heart then. Right then, folks, that is going to bring us to the end of this transfer episode. We didn't get Emre Can. That's what you can take away from today. But if you enjoyed the video, please do leave a like. Let's aim for 1,000 likes. If you enjoyed it, drop it, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another one of these. With love, with care, from me, Dr. Benji FM. I'll see you again very, very soon. Goodbye.